Um, you got it. There we go. All right. That is actually the first line of my 90-minute one-man show. Autobiographical. It's called It Burns When I Pee, the Gary Feldman story. It's currently on HBO. Not the home box office, it's the hobo box office. There's a hobo. He has a box. It's his office. So I only got like 5 minutes here, so I'm going to do a 5-minute selection from It Burns When I Pee, the Gary Feldman story. This particular part is about how much I love game shows, because I truly do. There's human drama, it's real, it's tangible. Your dreams might be at stake, my dreams might be at stake. It gets me. I like Family Feud, and here's why. In most game shows, you have one person you're alone, you're trying to get the right answer. Family Feud, you have a whole inbred clan working together to get the answer that's the most average. And it's a little twist, I like it. My other big favorite is, this is an old one, it's actually off the air, Supermarket Sweep. You guys remember this? Didn't know that. Kickball Falls did. Supermarket Sweep, instant connection. And everybody knows the first 20 minutes suck ass. Like, nobody cares if you can name all the jingle words to, like, detergent or whatever. But there's the last 2 minutes, and it is glorious. It is the highest moment in sport I have ever seen. You run through the store, you have the cart, going through the store, and they're throwing as many expensive items in as they can before time runs out. And I just think to myself, my God, that's amazing. And it's sad they've canceled it. Now I'm actually relegated to watching clips of the looting after Katrina. And it's not the same. It's not the same. I think it's got to be, competitive looting has got to be the next Olympic sport. You know, the Olympics are coming up, and I want to lobby to add competitive looting. Because that is a sport Americans would kick ass at, all right? Like, all these Kenyan marathon runners beating us, not acceptable. The Kenyan competitive looters would come in, see the food, stop, eat the food, and we would be like off knowing that for $39.99, garden hoses are really your best bet. It's true. Yeah, that's all 100% true. Anyway, actually, I think the real test of a game show is whether or not the home edition is good. So you find out if it's fun when there's no fabulous cash and prizes involved. I'm a big fan, but 3 home editions I would not buy. Number 1, Deal or No Deal. With no money in the suitcases, it's really not interesting doing the guessing. And people think you're really weird when you have 17 love dolls in your living room holding suitcases. And all the other ones get jealous. Number 3. Wheel of Fortune, crappy home edition. You know why? Because it's fucking hangmans. Has anybody noticed this? But the worst, the one actually that gave me like nightmare flashbacks, PTSD kind of thing, is the home edition of Jeopardy. Not because it's a bad game, it's actually a great game. But every game of Jeopardy reminds me of fights with my ex-girlfriend. She'd give me the answer and I would try to figure out the question. Oh my God, you forgot? It was so important, I can't believe you forgot. What is your birthday? Wrong answer. She knew that one. But you guys laugh. It actually turns out that every relationship fights are just a different type of game show. A lot of people like to play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Is that your final answer? Just gives you a look, right? You're like, yeah, sure. Sometimes you have to phone a friend. You're like, hey, Susie, like, do you know why she's pissed at me? I can't figure it out. One time I tried to poll the audience, and our cat just looked at me. My parents used to like to play Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? They'd be fighting in the car, my mom would turn around and get, Gary, do you know what your dad did wrong? Yes, I did. But they actually, they got over that, thank God. They moved on to the ultimate game show, Divorce Court. People don't think Divorce Court's a game show, but it is. My mom got up there, she answered some questions, boom, won a house. My dad, me on alternate weekends. I don't really mind so much, but I wish he'd stop introducing me to his new girlfriends as his lovely parting gift. That one. All right, that's it for me. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, it's just so much information. Anyway, so my girlfriend's black. Yeah, my parents don't think that's funny either. But it's great because she really likes watching my stand-up, and I really like watching her bend over. So it sort of evens out. But we're really excited because we're going to go to France, Paris, France, land of romance. And it's really been my lifelong dream to get a picture in front of the Eiffel Tower doing Ready? Of course I am. Girlfriend. So the thing is, another thing about my girlfriend is, she's born on February 29th, and this is a really big year for us. And we're really excited to celebrate her birthday, but then we got into so much trouble because I sent her this Evite. I'm like, come celebrate my girlfriend's 7th birthday. There'll be cake and candy. We're going to get her drunk. Just the Barbie theme didn't really help. Still, good times were had. But another thing, so my girlfriend hangs out a lot at my place, and it's really made me hate autocomplete. Autocomplete is the worst idea ever. She wants to use my computer. I'm like, she has a Gmail account. She types in G, it goes, Girls Gone Wild. I'm like, no, can't do that. She has a Yahoo account that goes to Young Girls Gone Wild. There's really no outlet there. She could have a Hotmail account, but I don't think that's going to get to the site she was expecting. Hotmail. So I grew up in West Virginia, and not many people know much about Indian culture, but that all changed when Slumdog Millionaire came out. And people come up to me, they're like, man, you look just like that guy from Slumdog. And I'd be like, oh, which one? And they're like, all of them. I'm like, how is that even possible? Freedom. Anyways, one little more extended story to tell you guys. So I volunteer with this organization called HIPS. Anyone know them?
Woo!
Yes. Josh. So, basically, in short, they do harm reduction for sex workers, and there's also a hotline that I volunteer with. So, the hotline gets transferred to my phone. One night I'm volunteering, and my mom calls, and I'm like, oh, my mom calls all the time. But then I'm like, what if my mom's calling the sex worker hotline? Cool. She's like, I'm going to like a 13-man gangbang, and I'm wondering what diaphragm I should use. And I'm like, oh my God, Mom, the humanity. Why are you asking this? And I'm like, all right. What you got to do is you got to use the Coromex, not the Coroflex, because that's going to give you a rash, and you want to apply spermicide liberally and replace every 6 hours. And tell Dad I said hi.